right, for 6 years, my next guest starred on the Fox show Party of Five. He can now be seen in the play Observe the Sons of Ulster Marching Towards the Somme. Please welcome Scott Wolf.
How are you, sir?
You're very polite. You're waiting for me to sit.
Yes, I like to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, most guests, they don't care. Now, how's your life going, first of all? Is there a lady in your life? I like to say to people, is there a special lady in your life?
There actually is, yeah, which is always a good thing. I have a girlfriend. We've been together, thank you.
Thank you.
Wait
Wait a minute.
Good thing, a girlfriend.
It's not like you cured cancer or something.
That's true.
Where's my round of applause for having a girlfriend?
But, and things are going great.
Yeah. Now, have you gotten to the stage yet where you meet her parents and all that?
Yes, I've met her parents, she's met mine, and that's all gone pretty well. Actually, the Christmas time we were in Arkansas. She's from Arkansas, and a huge response for Arkansas. And we were...
God, you just want a response for everything.
I'm looking for,
the other day I had a piece of toast. Where's my applause?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for.
Wow, you're the neediest actor I've ever met.
We brought them this game for Christmas, this game, Cranium. Have you played?
Oh, Cranium, I've heard of.
See? They're starting to get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a great game. It's a lot of fun.
It's that game that, where you have to do a bunch of, like, you make stuff out of clay.
Yes, you sculpt, you draw, and one of the things is charades. And it was Kelly and I against her parents. And I'm pretty competitive. And we got the charades one, and I was to give her the clue. And the word was missionary. So, it's trouble. It's big trouble.
And you really want to win.
I'm a very competitive person.
Yeah.
So, and you only have a minute, and the timer goes, and immediately, you know, the first 30 seconds, I'm trying to figure out how I can do, you know, religious missionary, handing out leaflets. I don't know what
a guy
to do.
Praying and
nothing.
Yeah.
30 seconds went by. I kicked my chair out of the way. I jumped down and began to basically hump the hardwood floor in her parents' living room. And I
mean, you really went at it.
I was going at it. I really, I'm a pretty competitive person, and it went not great.
Did she guess it? What it was?
No, she was like a snake, which was we weren't even close. And then finally,
a man having a fit.
Something, and then she started going sex, and I was looking kind of yes, and her father leaned over the table and he went time, like that. And
that sounds like the most uncomfortable moment you could probably have.
Brutal. It was pretty brutal. And later in the kitchen, her mom was like, "He's very competitive, isn't he?"
Right. But well, at least you didn't act it out with her. That would, I think, would have been worse.
Yeah,
at least you chose a hardwood floor.
This is true. This is true.
Now let's talk about what you're doing now. You're in this play.
Yeah.
The name of the play is a real mouthful.
I wanted to commend you for getting it out.
It's called Observe the Sons of Ulster as they march along the road towards the Somme. I added a few words there.
You did. It's Observe the Sons of Ulster marching toward the Somme.
Yeah.
And most people, they say, "Oh, what's the play you're doing?" And you say it's called Observe the Sons of Ulster. And they go, "Oh, terrific." And you say marching towards the Somme. They go, "Oh, you're still talking to me." That's
how awkward.
Yeah.
Now they did. You did this play at Williamstown Theater.
Yeah,
you tried it out there.
Yeah, a lot of plays start out of town, and then before they get into New York. And we did it up at the Williamstown Theater Festival, which is an amazing festival. It's during the summer, and it's pretty great. It's like summer camp for actors. You stay in basically the dorms at Williams College up there, and so it's pretty. You know, there's no phones. You're pretty much just using a phone card to call out. And my phone card while I was up there doing this play ran out, so I had to call a major phone company. Can I say the name? It doesn't matter.
Sure, it doesn't matter. They're all the same.
AT&T was the name of the company.
They're good, I understand.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a kickback. 3 minutes or something.
I love AT&T. They're as good as Sprint.
So
that way, see, I covered my bases.
Yeah,
no one gets mad.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I call up, and this young guy answers the phone. I said, "Yeah, I'm calling to get some more minutes put on my phone card." He's like, "Okay, your name?" I said, "Scott." He said, "Last name?" I said, "Wolf." And he was like, "Oh, you got kind of a famous name there." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And he was like, "Too bad that guy sucks." Can I get your card number?
What? The guy said that?
It was brutal. So, of course...
So what do you do?
Well, of course, I didn't come to my... I was like, "Yeah, that guy blows. Anyway, could I get some more minutes?"
You're kidding.
It was pretty awful.
That's terrible.
I know. What kind of customer service is that? But I should have, like, if I had thought of it right then, I maybe would have defended myself, but no.
Yeah, you should have, like, just adopted a different accent and said, I'm a theater critic and find him scintillating.
Yeah. And the best part of it wasn't like he wasn't being mean. He actually felt bad for me that I had to go through life with the name of a guy who sucks.
Well, you have a great attitude about the whole thing.
Thank you.
Now, of course, you've had a lot of experience. You've done television, you've done movies, you've done theater.
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference between doing a show, you know, on television or say, and doing it live? Is there one thing that's like makes it the biggest difference in acting?
I think there is. You know, a lot of people talk about the rush and the immediacy of
having
the
an
live
audience.
theater show,
Right.
and that's all true. For me, the biggest difference between doing camera work, film or TV, and doing live theater is urine management. And stay with me on this.
This is not the answer I thought I was getting. I was trying to have a classy, you know, sort of behind the actor's studio moment, and I get urination.
That's not what you're getting.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're drinking a lot of water to keep your vocal cords lubricated, and you're projecting in the theater. And,
Right.
And also just to try and stay healthy. So I'm drinking tons and tons of water. And there's times where you go an hour at a shot, where you're on stage, and you just don't have a chance.
Right.
I've resorted to, I have a quick change during one moment in the show where I've just peed in a cup. Just because
oh my God.
there's just no time to get to a bathroom is what I'm saying.
Is it the same cup every night? Does it have your name on it?
I've hired, yeah.
'Cause you don't want anyone else walking by and like, hey, Gatorade, you know.
No.
You want to make sure that...
No. Yeah, attention, anyone working at the Lincoln
I hope it just
Center
says
Theater.
urine on it in big letters or something.
Although a cup did turn up missing a week ago.
Nice.
I don't know where the mystery cup wound up. And my character is a soldier who's about to go into battle in World War I. So there have been moments during the play where I've thought, this guy could feasibly wet his pants. That's not necessarily a bad acting choice.
That would be part of the character.
Absolutely.
It's time for you to go to the front, and then you could just let go, and people would say, Scott Wolf is good.
Yeah.
Except for that AT&T guy.
Yeah.
Who'd be sitting in the audience like, still blows.
Absolutely.
He's a bad, bad man. We'll find him. We'll get him for you, that guy.
Good.
Observe the Sons of Ulster Marching Towards the Somme is now playing at the Mitzi Newhouse Theater right here in New York City. Thanks for making time for us. You're always a good guest. Always good talking to you. Scott Wolf. We'll take a break when we come back. Very funny guy, Eugene Merman's here. Stick around.